Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your good friend the King, aka the Scott, welcoming you to yet another Destiny video. This is the Xur Report for this week, and as you can see, I am once again located here at the Reef. Well, we've had some interesting news this week from the Bungie front. Bungie returned with their This Week in Bungie update, where they revealed that the Destiny Live team is still working on more content for Destiny, so for those of you that have stepped away, rest assured, you're going to be pulled back in for a little while before you disappear again. So keep that in mind. They didn't specify dates, nor what kind of content is coming, but in the near future, we're going to have reason to play again. So look forward to that. But in more pressing issues, we're going to be getting a hotfix on Tuesday, shortly before the start of Iron Banner. Yes, Iron Banner returns next week. It will be Clash. You will be able to acquire sidearms, rocket launchers, chess pieces, and gloves or gauntlets, whatever you want to call them. So yes, that will return next week, but we will also be getting a hotfix. And the hotfix will fix stability issues with the Abaddon and Nova Mortis machine guns. It will also fix our good friend Xur. So, yay! Xur's inventory with his curios has been a little out of whack for the last few weeks. We've either missed out on 3 of coins or we've missed out on glass needles. We'll see what happens this week. But apparently by next week, that will be all taken care of. So we have that to look forward to in the coming days. And yes, I realize that's not much. So, without further ado, let's go see what Xur has this week. Alright! Well, he looks a little bit back to normal, but there's still a slight little mistake, but I'm also pretty happy about one thing, so we'll get to it. Leading off, it's the Legacy engram for special weapons. This used to be, unless you need an icebreaker, don't buy this. Now it's, the only thing you really need from this is Pocket Infinity. If you need a Pocket Infinity, you can buy this. If not, I wouldn't worry about it. Obviously, there's a better way to get an icebreaker now. Up next, for the Titan, we've got the Empyrean Bellicose Helmet. This, of course, is the one that gives you the same perk that Warlocks have. It allows you to stay in the air while you're aiming your weapon. And also, with this one, with full super, orbs charge your melee. So that's the perk here. This one is Intellect and Discipline. Not too bad. We've got Ashes to Assets, or Second Thoughts, and of course you got Better Already, which I highly recommend on helmets. That or Infusion. Coming up next, we've got Young Ahamkara's Spine. Pretty sure he offered this last week. I remember talking about trip mines a little bit, so, well, again, increased trip mine grenade duration, gain an additional trip mine grenade, and this one's got increased reload speed with pulse rifles or machine guns. You got fastball, which increases grenade throw distance, pretty good with trip mines, or gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits. So, again, not bad. Can twist some fate if you got some glass needles. But again, 2 trip mines and they last longer. But I miss the old trip mines when you could stick them to enemies. Much more fun. And once again, something he's offered quite a bit recently. Much like in year 1, it's the Void Fang vestments for the Warlock. We'll take a look at the sexy gear. You can see I'm wearing the Valentine shader. This was from Crimson Days last year. It's now offered in normal Crucible, and I just got this recently when playing my weekly Crucible match for the Radiant Treasure. I had not gotten it before. So, there you go, that's a look at that. I never got it during Crimson Days on this account. I got both of them on my other account, but I never got either one on this one. Anyway, that's a look at the Void Fang. This one is all Discipline, though you can add Intellect. auto rifle ammo, shotgun ammo, void burn defense, or void armor. So not bad. Heroic strikes are void burn this week, so this would help with that. So there you go. Void Fang Vestments. Weapon this week is Bad Juju. Full auto, which is awesome, but the main perk here is, of course, String of Curses. After each kill, this weapon will reload instantly and increase damage for a short time. Kills will help charge your super. So, you get kills, you get your super. This used to be an amazing gun to use with the Obsidian Mind Helmet. You get your super back from using your super, you get even more super from killing enemies with the gun. It just keeps going and going and going. Good weapon. Good weapon. Over here we've got the artifacts, or the ornaments for it. These were added with the Festival of the Lost. We've got Dragon's Bane here, which makes it green and gives it a bigger skull, and of course a spine. Basically, it gives you a Ahamkara. This is more like a bird thing. Or you can add Hoodoo, and Hoodoo doesn't really change the. It changes the color of the skull, and of course of the gun. It makes it white and red. I actually have this one on my other account. This ornament. You don't have one on this account yet, but this is the one I have there. I actually like this one. Looks a little better, I think, than Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane is a little too plain for me, I guess. Even though, yeah, I'm saying that and it's got a big ass skull and a spine on it, but this one just seems to have a little more detail, and I like the added detail to it. The other one's just a green, but they added a lot more detail to this actual gun. So there you go. Those are the ornaments for this. It's Bad Juju. You guys know Bad Juju. Everybody knows Bad Juju. Curios, and of course this is what has been the big thing in recent weeks. This week he's got the Plasma Drive. He's finally got the Void Drive. I've been waiting weeks and weeks and weeks for Void Drive. It finally shows up, so I'm going to be buying quite a few of these. So, buy some right now. Void Drive! Void Drive! Void Drive! Alright, no more space. Okay, we've got heavy ammo, and it's 3 heavy ammo this week. The 10-pack is the odd man out. Now, what happened here, of course, is there's 5 spaces for curios, but now there's 6 options. 2 of the 4 drives, and then there's the 2 heavy ammos, the glass needles, and the 3 of coins. This week, the 10-pack of heavy ammo is what's missing, so you're going to have to pay a little more for the heavy ammo, but that's alright. I think out of all the issues we've had with Xur recently, this is the best possible option, as everything's here. Heavy ammo, 3 of coins, and glass needles. So there we go. That is good. They're all here for once. I'm very happy about that. And of course down here we've got Moat's Light and exotic shards. So this is Xur almost back to normal. Next week we will see what the full solution is. It might just be that there's a 6th item in Curious. That might be how they solve the issue. I don't know. We'll find out 7 days from now.
I hope to be here again.
He hopes to be here again. And I hope you will be here again next week to find out what Xur looks like when he finally gets fixed by the hotfix. Until then, this is your good friend the King, aka the Scott, thanking you for joining me this week. We'll see you next week. Eat a dick.